Officer Newsom.
Good afternoon. Good morning, I guess.
Morning. How can I help you?
Well, we actually have a lease. So we had a lease with this lady, and then we fulfilled the lease, which we can also approve. And then we signed a new lease with John Angerstein for the building.
Okay.
And then now she is bringing me this right here. And I kind of feel like we're teetering on the edge of a crime here. We also have all records of all payments made. We are currently up to date, including July. We tried to have a criminal trespass put against her, but we have not been updated on whether or not it's active.
Criminal trespass for
Keisha Thomas on the 2 properties that we currently have a lease for, which are in dispute.
Okay.
So yeah, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow if we don't give her $2,400.
Keisha Thomas. Okay. You have records of payment for May the 1st to July the 1st?
We have records from December of 2023 up until currently, and we have all leases available too if you'd like to see those.
Okay. Do you have those?
We didn't bring them with us, but I can bring them back in about 10 to 20 minutes. We just gotta go print them up real quick. Or we can meet at the cafe if you want.
Alright. So y'all had already... Y'all's lease is over and y'all moving to a new place.
No. So what happened was that she had a contract for deed agreement with Mr. John Eingerstein, and in December she offered us to rent one of her. She was buying 3 properties. She offered us to rent one, and we started renting that one. And then in February, I wanted to have a festival in the other 2 properties, and we agreed that I would be able to rent them for one day on April the 20th, and for that. To pay for that, I would pay the entirety of the mortgage in February and March. So in December we paid the agreed upon amount. January we paid the agreed upon amount. And then in February and March we paid the entirety of the mortgage, which is an additional $700 than our agreed upon amount, which was $1,200. And then March, midway through March, Keisha left town, and then the property didn't have any electricity, and the bathrooms were not usable, so I ended up canceling the event. And I asked her about the money a couple times, and she didn't really say anything. And then on April 8th, she called me and asked me to borrow money to make the mortgage payment. I told her no. And then in May, the AC of our building, it broke in such a way that it would be thousands upon thousands of dollars to repair it. And so we thought we were gonna be kind of screwed. But then we pulled our lease out and we realized it was only 6 months. At that point, we had already written a check to John Angerstein for the amount of May. But we were looking at the lease, and we realized it was over in May, and we were looking at the possibility of not having AC. So we decided that we no longer wanted to continue leasing the building. And so I put a stop payment on that check to John Angerstein. The reason I did that is because I'd already paid previous $1,400 to Keisha Thomas. So May is a little weird, and then in June we didn't have a lease with anyone, and so we paid $1,200 to John Angerstein, and then he installed AC into our building, which is his building, and then we drafted a brand new lease in June, and we all signed it, and then in July we've been paying him directly.
Okay.
And it's a little convoluted, but I have everything documented so that way it'll be very easy to
we have John Anderson's complete, I said, now we have a direct lease with him.
Okay. So she's asking for money, the $2,400, because she said that y'all did not pay rent for May up to July, which y'all had already broke the lease. Then
Well, we fulfilled it. We actually overpaid the lease amount by $200.
Okay.
And see, it gets kind of confusing because after a while, she started asking us to make payments to John instead of her, and so we just continued on that practice.
Okay.
And so, like, the checks also reflect that, like the payments. Sorry to bring this to you.
No, that's okay.
I would do the same thing. Like, oh, damn it.
No, it's alright. I can give her a call as well. Do y'all have the contract, like digital copy of the contract or
I
physical?
actually do actually have the new lease. Well, I don't have the one, I don't have, no, actually I have both of them. I have both the one we have with her and the new one that we have now.
Have y'all spoke to an attorney about this or anything yet?
Yes, and he pretty much explained to me that she didn't have a leg to stand on.
Okay.
But, you know, we're still kind of worried because...
The main reason we're wanting to kind of bring this to law enforcement is just because we don't, she felt that she could do this, and we don't know what action she might, what other action she might take.
Okay.
Like, if we wake up tomorrow and go to open our business, there's a giant eviction sticker on our front door. That's going to harm our reputation greatly.
Well, she can't just put a sticker on there. She would have to go through the constable, and it's a legal process. She can't just put eviction notice, and you know, it has to.
Oh, I
go through the
absolutely
process.
understand that, and that's why I feel like this letter is very strange. There's no letterhead from an attorney. There's no authority behind it in any way. And
No.
that's why I'm coming to you.
As far as I can see, there's nothing signed by court or by the constable.
So I think she's just trying to utilize emotion in order to get an end. Because she also made some Facebook posts concerning one of the properties that we are renting, and she stated, and I quote, "This will be for the community, for us to use in the future." I was like, well, wait a minute, I don't agree to that because I control that property, and it's going to be a music venue. That's what it's going to be.
Gotcha.
And so it makes me feel as though she has some sort of plan of action. I just don't know what it is. And
Well, as far as I know, she hasn't told one of us. I just got back to work today.
yes, sir.
I haven't worked since Thursday. I haven't heard anything about this, so.
We're kind of under the belief that she thinks that we might get scared and cut her a check, which we are not going to do.
That could be it.
Yeah, so this is the new lease that we have with John Anderson, who is the actual owner of the property.
Okay.
And I'm also kind of worried about like maybe locks being changed, or you know,
She can't do that.
that's when a crime will definitely have been committed.
Do you have the contract for what she's referring to on here? Okay, can I see that one? Can I get your name?
My name is Jeremiah Silsby.
That's the one we signed with her.
Okay. Silsby, SIL.
Yes.
SB.
Oh, sorry. SIL.
Mhm.
S. B as in boy.
Mhm.
Y.
And your date of birth.
It's 2/11/1983. I don't think I have any warrants currently.
It's just for the documentation. So with this, I don't see any sort of criminal, nothing. That's
She
criminal.
hasn't charged, she hasn't said she's gonna harm us or anything. but
Right, yeah.
I do believe that there will be something tomorrow.
Okay. I'd advise that if you aren't busy tomorrow, maybe go to the courthouse and take them a look at it, because really this is a civil issue.
Right.
Okay. So take it up there. If you have an attorney, speak to him about it. Tell him what's going on. If you have the payments, histories of the payments, I would take that as well. You can take this, take the contract, go on your phone, and if she gives you any issues that are criminal, call me back.
What would be constituted as criminal?
Well, for instance, y'all are already out of the building. John Ingersoll is the one that y'all are renting from now. He has nothing to do with Miss Thomas.
As far as we know.
So y'all shouldn't have any issue with that. If you start sending y'all threats or something like that, that's an issue.
One issue
Obviously.
is she has access to the building.
She has access to.
She has keys to everything, and she's been accessing the third
She's
building.
been in the third building.
She was
We
there
don't have
yesterday.
anything to do, so we haven't said anything. We did tell John that she was there, and she is aware
Okay.
that she's been in there.
Okay.
And I guess between them.
Have y'all
it's
told
fine.
John about all this? Okay.
I haven't actually showed him this letter yet, because,
Okay.
We haven't had time to-
haven't seen him.
Right. I would let him know as well. That way, if she comes up here, or that way, it's better y'all tell him now and then her tell him, and then, I'd recommend that you take it to the courthouse or give it to an attorney. If she starts doing anything as far as threats or messing with your property or something like that, just you can let us know. Okay.
So like if we go up and the key doesn't work, give you a call?
You can. And then I can call her. Yeah, I'll probably give her a call and kind of get the rundown what she's thinking. I'll let her know. Okay, so
Yeah, because if there's something that I missed, I would love to just
Right.
sort it out.
okay, and the payments that you have made, do you have that like a digital receipt or something like that?
Well,
maybe.
they were all checks, so.
They're all checks.
Yeah, so there's a way to look at everything.
Okay,
And I mean, we just have to access the bank account.
right. Just bring that as well when you go to the courthouse and see what they have to say. If she starts doing anything criminal, call us. Okay, I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely,
I think I should just send the picture of it to John.
that'd be good. I would let him know for sure. If y'all have anything else, just give me a call.
All right, have a good afternoon.
All right, you too. I'll be safe.
Thank you.